It's the Man Cave Club.
Tellason, local boys.
Dude, I love that brand, man. They're just
So,
cool.
yeah, so do I. We just wanted to do this little video to highlight two of our favorite Tellason shirts.
Yeah.
And you're wearing the topper shirt.
Yeah. This is an older one. This is a white oak cone denim. This shirt's probably from about 2014, 2015.
Okay.
So, but they still make it. They just do it in a different
fabrics.
Slightly different fabrics.
Yeah, well,
now.
I think they rotate through different fabrics.
Yep.
They have the matrix of their basic designs for their shirts and jackets, and then they experiment with different fabrics. That's kind of how they. Tony and Pete from Tellason, and this is the Clampdown shirt.
Clampdown.
This is one of my few pickups from Black Friday. You know, to me, it's just a really nice basic denim chambray shirt.
Yeah.
And no one does it better than Tellason.
Yeah, I love it. I love the white buttons and the white stitching. Like it's like has such a killer like work wear vibe.
Yeah, this is Japanese fabric.
Okay, is that the Kiyahara? Is that the? I know they use Kiyahara a lot. Does it say?
Yeah, no, it doesn't say, but Japanese fabric. But what's nice about Tellason is all of their clothes are sewn in San Francisco, either San Francisco or Southern California.
I wear this shirt a lot, honestly. Yeah. I roll the sleeves up a lot, so there's kind of like I permanently kind of wrinkled my forearms on this thing.
Yeah, I like the Western yokes.
But it's got it has a Western yoke, slightly different. You know, it has metal buttons. It's got two buttons on the cuff. Yours only has one.
Right.
The hem is similar though. I like how Tellason does that hem with that little extra gusset, so it's not like a you know, like I think when brands don't have that extra piece, like and the hem is not like a straight like board shirt hem, like you almost have to tuck it. So it just looks funny when it's like comes up so high on the side.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. I mean, these they're a pretty good length to be worn untucked.
Totally.
Either tucked or untucked.
Yeah.
They're not too long. They're not too short.
Yep.
Like I do notice like the Ironheart. I have an Ironheart denim shirt. Their Western denim shirt is a little bit shorter in length. I see that it's really designed to be worn untucked.
Untucked, yeah.
And that's how I wear all my shirts untucked. I very seldom tuck my shirts in.
It's gonna sound funny, but I've become a tucker recently.
You're a tucker?
I have, man. I think just different. You know what it was those Scout jeans from Wisemade.
Yeah.
Have like a higher front block, and I've been so they have a higher waist, and it kind of just looks funny. So I started tucking in my t-shirts, and then like this, and which I would agree that this shirt into these are grease point pants. This Tellason topper like is kind of the perfect length. It can go either way.
Right.
Whereas like you're describing some of those Ironheart shirts, like you can't wear them tucked. You one little movement and it's out.
They pull out. Yeah.
And that's just annoying. No one wants to deal with that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, it depends on whether you wear like a higher waisted jean or lower. I wear Ironheart's 777 jeans. The lowest rise jeans that they make. It's a low rise jean.
Yeah.
Because you know I'm sort of slim, so I like a low rise jean. I like it to be like far below my belly button.
Your natural waist. Yeah.
It's just more comfortable for me to wear, you know. But yeah, if it's a higher waist jean or pants, tucking makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense for sure.
It looks good.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, your pockets aren't like totally covered by your shirt, you know? You gotta do the whole like lift your shirt way up to get into your pockets.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Jake from Almost Vintage, he did a whole segment on tucking, not tucking. I mean,
did he?
Well, he's such a purist, vintage purist, right? And he tucks everything in.
Everything.
But he also wears high-waisted pants.
Totally.
Like they did back in 30s and 40s,
Yep.
50s. You know,
Yeah.
everybody wore high-waisted pants.
Yeah,
back then,
yeah, you almost have to. Yeah,
Jackets were shorter.
yeah, absolutely.
Waistlines were higher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they look better. Like a short, like my leather bomber jacket I have.
Right.
I have to tuck my shirt in with that. It just looks funny.
Yeah.
Shirts are so long with that thing that it
Yeah.
doesn't work. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
We can edit this out for a short segment on tucking. We're talking about Tellason.
We're talking
denim
about
shirts.
Tellason.
But
We're
these
talking
are
about our favorite Tellason shirts.
yeah, and these are cool. I like the pockets on this. They got this cool little stitch, little detail on that
Yeah.
pocket there. And they both have the pencil. I love that Tellason sneaks a pencil pocket into like everything.
Everything, yeah.
There.
And they send you a pencil.
And they send you the pencil.
Tellason pencil, yeah.
But this has it's like a regular work yoke, right?
Yeah.
This has the Western yoke. You know what you'd expect with a like, you know, classic Levi's or whatever.
Yeah,
Just
and
the-
I have this Clampdown similar in the serge green Japanese fabric that I bought quite a few years ago. And I just loved the fit. I love that shirt. So I thought, well, I'll just jump in and buy one of their chambray shirts. And I'll have the matching set, the bookend set, you know, blue and green.
That's all you need, man. What more do you need?
Yeah, that's all you need. I can still get rid of all my other shirts and just keep those 2 Tellason shirts.
Sure. Yeah, man. Tellason really, they've always struck a chord with me of like a good classic, like vintage aesthetic, but with just enough of the modern fit. It's not, you know, it's not so long, not so short. It's like just kind of perfect to be worn tucked or untucked.
Yeah. So I'm. Let's talk about sizes. I'm a 38 chest. Usually my shoulder's 17 and a half. This is a small on me. And you're about a 40-inch
like
chest?
a 40, yeah, 40-inch chest.
And that's a large.
This is a large, yeah.
So that shirt, I'm assuming it's cut a little trimmer. The pattern is a little trimmer than this one. Than this one.
Potentially, yeah. I don't know exactly. Maybe Pete and Tony can jump in and let us know. But I mean, it is possible too that this has shrunken a little bit. I don't know.
Do you put it in a dryer?
I mean, it's so old. I'm sure it's like it ended up in the dryer on probably an accident. My wife's fault. Over the years, a few times.
Okay, blame it on her.
So it's possible, but I think maybe just a slightly like trimmer cut to this shirt. I have longer arms. I you know, it's weird. Like I'm medium or large. I'm always like one of the two.
Generally speaking, if a shirt is 21 inches, measures 21 inches pit to pit, and the shoulder is somewhere around 17 and a half, 18 inches, I know the shirt's gonna fit me.
Yeah.
Because that, you gotta remember, that's the outside measurement, and you have to allow for some fabric thickness.
Yeah.
And of course, jackets would be a little bit, the actual garment measurements would be a little bit bigger than that for me.
Totally, absolutely.
So you sort of have to translate that,
Yep.
like what your actual measurement is, and then what the garment measurement is. 'Cause
Yeah.
the garment, you know, the fabric has to wrap around your body.
Totally.
Yeah.
I was giving someone some measurements off my Ironheart deck jacket, and they're like, "Man, that sounds huge." And I'm like, "Well, the thing's like, you know, over an inch thick." Like with the lining, the alpaca lining, and like you got to count, and then you got to count for that inch to be all the way around you too.
Right. It's
So-
like wearing a jacket inside of a jacket.
yeah, the interior dimension is like so different
that
from
thick pile, right?
Yeah.
You have to allow allowance for fabric. Like
you
a
want to be able
shirt
to
and
move
jacket.
too. You don't want
Yeah,
to.
you want to be able to. Right, exactly.
You gotta move. You can't just be your measurement, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Just like a stick, you know.
I you know, I'm jealous of the people who look good in spandex, but I am not one of them. So I need some allowance to move.
Yeah, man. Well, anyways,
We're degenerates, man.
yeah, I know. So, well, that Tellason shirt looks fantastic on you.
That one does too. I'm
Yeah.
kind of jealous. I like the
Thanks.
white, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for having me over, Paul.
Yeah, thanks for coming by, and thanks for joining us again inside the Man Cave Club.
Where it's always Jimmy and Paul talking about it all.
Right on.
Thank you for joining us in the Man Cave Club. Don't forget to like and subscribe.